Despicable me. Gruicide. Fuck Best Buy. Seriously. Fuck Best Buy. I went to Best Buy on a day like any other to pick up Ted vs. Flash Gordon, the Ultimate Collection on Blu-ray. When I walked into the store, the employee at the door muttered a crisp "fuck you," to which I retaliated by flip-kicking him into the fucking cash register, blasting the fucking thing open, and causing money to shit and also shit and go flying everywhere across the store, like a monkey flinging his shit. Security came and tried to arrest me, but I knocked them out with a fucking flat screen TV, incapacitated some fat ass who tried to stop me, backflipped over 3 shelves, brought the security monitor crashing down onto another security guy's head, bowled over several displays, smashed the PS5, and then calmly walked to the counter and paid for my movie like a good citizen. On the way home, the fucking cops tried to chase me. Pickles. But I threw a fucking flashbang grenade onto the road, causing a 6-car pileup and stopping those fucking cops right in their fucking pig tracks. I'm a veteran, by the way. Don't fuck with the fucking vets, jackass. When I finally got home to watch my fucking movie, it didn't even have Ted 1, Ted 2, and Flash Gordon inside. Instead, someone had crammed fucking Despicable Me 2, and some fucking bozo-ass special feature or some knockoff shit called Despicable Me Gruicide in there. Considered going back to Best Buy to light the entire fucking place on fire, but the cops were already looking for me, so I figured I'd just stay at home and watch whatever the fuck Gruicide was, because it sounded like it might have some good old-fashioned American action. Gruicide. The movie opened on some fucking Chinese dancers for like 2 seconds before everything went black and the Illumination logo appeared on screen. Some fucking angry man screamed, "Illumination!" as half the letters in the logo fell off and it just fucking read, "Illumato," like some sort of Japanese thing. We see a minion getting hit by a fucking car like Brian from Family Guy. Always hated those fuckers. And then the Despicable Me logo appeared. We open on Grrew fucking wiping his windshield with one of his minions. The minion fucking loses control of his bowels and shits down the front of the fucking Grrewmobile. "Oh, come on, Daddy!" Grrew fucking bellowed with the force of a raging bull. Grrew smashed the minion into the windshield so fucking hard that he exploded into a bloody mess. Grrew then whipped out a fucking enormous firehouse and blasted the Grrewmobile with such a forceful gust of water that it went sailing straight through his neighbor's fucking house and into their pool, destroying literally everything. Grrew then walked into his house. His brother, Drew, was on the couch watching the 2017 movie Among Us. Grrew fucking ripped his TV out of the wall and smashed it all over the floor. Drew sighed. How sus. "Brother, stop smashing the TV. Remember what the doctor said about your anger management," Drew said as he pressed a fucking button that made a brand new TV come out of the wall so he could continue watching the 2017 horror film Among Us. "Fuck the doctor," Grrew screamed. Damn, there was swearing in this movie. That was unexpected. "But brother, you must listen to him. Your blood pressure is too high," said Drew. "You ought to see a high fucking blood pressure, brother," Grrew screamed as he dumped a fucking barrel of salt into his mouth, smashed a bag of sugar down his fucking throat, and started smoking a fucking cigarette. Grrew then whipped out a fucking blood pressure checking device and stabbed into his fucking nose, causing it to read, "Literally going to fucking die." Wilfred Brimley would not approve. Before Grrew had a fat fucking dab, and I shit you not, fucking died. What a fucking Chad, honestly. Straight up died just to stick it to his fucking doctor. Drew then sighed, opened the door to his closet, whipped out the fucking Infinity Gauntlet from Marvel, of course, and fucking reversed time to resurrect Grrew. "Brother, you got to stop doing that shit," said Drew. "But you got to admit, brother, that one was really fucking cool, with the salt and shit," said Grrew proudly. This interaction gave off the vibe that Grrew had fucking killed himself for show before, perhaps even frequently. "If only we were all that lucky." Fuck you, Homer. "Yes, brother, it was admittedly some pretty cool shit," said Drew. "Can we do it again?" screamed Grrew. "No, brother, we are not fucking doing it again. I do not like watching you die," yelled Drew. "Okay," said Grrew as he sat down on the couch with Drew to continue watching the 2017 movie Among Us. "Brother, did you know that if you ask for a refill on your fries at McDonald's, they will give you more fries?" said Grrew. "Really, brother?" said Drew. "We must do this immediately." The movie immediately cut to Gru and Drew fucking gorging themselves on McDonald's fries as Kanye West's Celebration played in the background. At one point, Gru leapt over the fucking counter and started shoving fries directly into his mouth, which pissed off the fucking staff who tried to stop him. Gru fucking knocked out the entire staff with some sick-ass kung fu shit, and then proceeded to fucking slam the manager's face into the fucking chicken boiling water before giving out every single fucking burger and fry into the store for free. Gru and Drew then fucking blew down the doors and walked out in slow motion as Gru pressed a button and the entire fucking McDonald's exploded into the background. The cops then appeared to try and arrest Gru and Drew, but the Grrew brothers leapt over the police cars like fucking John Wick and gunned down the fucking cops in a bloody shootout. This was not some pussy-ass kids movie. This was what Despicable Me should have always been. Pure fucking American violence. The police then brought in choppers and shit to try and stop Gru and Drew, but Gru shot a fucking hook onto one of the copters, attached it to the nearest police car, and then started driving the fucking car straight through the wreckage of McDonald's, pulling the fucking chopper down and causing a massive fucking explosion as Drew whipped out a rocket launcher and took out the other helicopter. People started evacuating the fucking area as the fucking military appeared and started bringing tanks and shit into the vicinity. "Fuck, brother, tanks!" Drew screamed as Gru remote controlled the Grrew-mobile to crash through the tanks, tearing through them like fucking paper. Gru and Drew got into the Grrew-mobile and fucking annihilated the military. "This is getting out of hand, brother," Drew screamed, but Gru didn't seem to give a shit. Gru fucking rammed the Grrew-mobile straight through a fucking Bed Bath & Beyond, spraying lotion and shit everywhere. More fucking tanks came bursting into the store and started shooting at Gru, causing people to run out of the store screaming. "Stop fucking shooting," Gru screeched at the military. I am the good guy here. I just wanted to give everyone free fries. You blow up a fucking McDonald's! Someone screamed back at Grrew, to which he responded by blowing them the fuck up. Would you like some free fucking fries? Grrew said as he held out several containers of McDonald's fries. The crazy motherfucker was genuinely trying to give people fucking fries, and he was fighting the law and the government to do it. Was Grrew some kind of anti-establishment hero? Suddenly, massive fucking portals opened, and extremely science fiction-y looking UFOs came flying out. Oh shit! Is this the shit they have in Area 51? Grrew fucking screamed. When I looked closer, however, I realized the UFOs were being piloted by... Dun dun dun. Other Grews. One of the Grews has a mohawk, another had a mustache, yet another Grrew had a fucking rubber dick hanging out of his nose on a string. What the fuck? Clones! Grrew screamed as he tried to shoot at the other Grews. Grrew's weaponry didn't seem to affect the UFOs, however, and they sucked Gru and Drew into a massive portal. Suddenly, Gru and Drew wound up in what looked like a massive hotel. I was fucking floating through outer space for some random-ass reason. Oh shit, brother! We are in space! Shrieked Drew. Calm down, Drew, said Grrew. Just use the Infinity Gauntlet and get us out of here. Drew tried to use the Infinity Gauntlet, but it was gone. Brother, I can't find the Infinity Gauntlet, yelled Drew. Grrew then looked directly into the screen, like he was fucking looking at me, and muttered, Fook, in an uncharacteristically low voice. Suddenly a door opened and like 6 different fucking versions of Gru and Drew appeared. Who the fuck are you guys? Asked Drew. We are the Gru Variance Authority, said one of the other Grews. You are both under arrest for crimes against the Multiverse and the sacred Grrew timeline. One of the yet another Grews, or maybe it was an alternate Drew, I couldn't really fucking tell, began to explain how our universe's Gru and Drew had disrupted the proper flow of time by traveling across the multiverse, assembling the Infinity Gauntlet, killing the Cat in the Hat, twice may I add, and fucking disrupting some disturbed alternate Toy Story universe. Among other things that were so fucking weird, I'm not even going to try to explain them. When the fuck did Gru and Drew do all of that shit? I don't remember any of that in the previous films. And again, I fell asleep during Despicable Me too. The whole movie felt like a massive fucking lawsuit just waiting to happen. Illumination didn't own the rights to the Cat in the Hat or Toy Story or the Infinity Gauntlet or McDonald's or any of that shit. Alternate Gru, Drew, whoever the fuck, let's just call him Weird Gru, went on to explain that normal Gru and Drew's attack on the fucking US military was the last fucking straw, and now the Gru Variance Authority had captured them to stop them for doing any more damage. You two can't just do whatever the fuck you want all the time! Weird Gru shrieked at normal Gru and Drew, if you could call them that. You want a solid excuse for the Gru? Yelled normal Gru, which is what I'm calling the main one, our Gru if you must. A real Gru does whatever the fuck he wants. You and all the rest of you bullshit Grus are just slaves to the Gru Variance Authority. Weird Gru then whipped out a fucking energy rod or some shit and said, That's enough fucking talking out of you. You will be pruned now. Weird Gru and the other Grews then touched normal Gru and Drew with the weird energy rod things. causing them to evaporate. Gru and Drew then woke up in some fucking wasteland. Big motherfucking text appeared on screen that said, "Current location, the end of time." "This place looks like shit. Where the fuck are we? Detroit?" yelled Drew. "We're not in Detroit, brother," screamed Grrew. "We have been stranded at the end of time." Suddenly Grew's pupils shrank. "Brother, there's a rubber band in my ass," said Drew. No, it was Grrew. Whatever, who cares? "There's a rock band in your ass?" said Drew. "That's a bit of a crude euphemism, brother. You could just say you have noisy thoughts." "No, brother, a rubber band. We need to get it out," screamed Grrew. "Oh shit, brother. Pull down your pants," hollered Drew. Grrew, left with no other real choice, yanked his fucking pants down as the heavy metal cover of the song All Eyes on Me from Bo Burnham's Inside began to play. Except the lyric, "Get your fucking hands up," was replaced with, "Pull your fucking pants down." "Get it out, brother!" Grrew shrieked as Drew stuck a fucking pair of pliers into Grrew's ass to pull out the rubber band. "It's getting deeper, brother!" screamed Drew. "What the fuck?" Grrew barked. Drew then jammed a fucking, bottle of laxatives down Grrew's throat, and Grrew shit the fucking rubber band out all over the ground. "At least that's over," said Grrew as he pulled a roll of toilet paper out of literally fucking nowhere and began wiping his ass. Yeah, this is Detroit, all right. "Now, as I was saying, we have been stranded at the end of time." "Stranded at the end of time, huh?" said a voice behind them. Gru and Drew turned around to face... The fuck? Gru and Drew turned around to face He-Man. "What the fuck, He-Man?" yelled Gru and Drew at the exact same time. "Actually, I'm kind of going by they-man these days. That's why these motherfuckers threw me in here. I guess they couldn't get with the times. They said I'm not supposed to call myself they-man. Not good for the brand, I guess. You'd be amazed what other kinds of rejects we have in here," said He-Man. Or was it they-man now? At that moment, LeBron fucking James walked by, loudly muttered, "Fuck Space Jam 2, deflatedly kicked his fucking basketball, and missed. Bugs Bunny then appeared, but instead of saying, "What's up, Doc?" he had the voice of fucking Scarface, and his catchphrase was, "Hey, fuck you, bitch." He was accompanied by some brown Daffy Duck variant named Shitty Dick, who kept loudly making realistic duck noises and bugging his fucking eyes out of his head. "This place sucks ass," yelled Grrew. "What's this I hear about sucking ass?" said a booming voice behind Gru and Drew as they came face to face with a fucking frat bro muscular version of George Are you fucking serious? Really? 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 A fucking muscular frat bro version of George fucking Washington. He looked like the version from the Netflix film America, the motion picture. "Brothers, if sucking ass is what I have to do to preserve motherfucking American motherfucking freedom, then sign me the motherfucking fuck up," yelled Washington as he fucking backflipped into the air and landed with the force of a fucking bulldozer. I guess Gru and Drew were stuck in limbo along with alternate versions of famous characters and people who didn't turn out the way they were supposed to. This is a fucking shit show, brother. We need to get out of here immediately, yelled Drew. But how, brother? Said Grrew. Guys, what's my catchphrase? The man asked. Not now, dude. Nobody's going to jack off your fucking ego, said Washington. No, seriously, I can't fucking remember my catchphrase, said the man. Oh, for fuck's sake, it is, I have the power, said Grrew. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's it, yelled the man. I have the power. The man fucking screeched as a massive fucking lightning bolt tore through the fucking sky, tearing open some kind of rift in the air. Good shit, they man, said Drew. You know what? Just call me He-Man for now. It's better for the brand. I don't think the viewers at home are quite ready for They-Man just yet, said He-Man. Now let's get the fuck out of here. Those bastards tried to take away my memories and my dope-ass catchphrase, and now they're gonna fucking pay. Fuck yeah, dude. Let's fucking go, dude. Alright, dudes. We gotta get the fuck out of this bitch, dude. Yelled George Washington as he ejaculated fucking rockets from his pants. I guess I should have said that. And started blasting off through the rift. A second later, he came back, though. Shit, I almost forgot about you swaggin' ass dude bros. Jump on my back for freedom and shit, yo. So everyone jumped into Washington's impossibly massive fucking back and they blasted off. Freedom, motherfucker! I mean, he screamed, though he sounded kind of constipated. A big fucking eagle made out of fucking fire fucking fucked the fucking sky and everything fucking exploded, fucker. Fuck. When they came out of the portal, He-Man fucking lurched over and vomited fucking rainbows everywhere. I guess he was still They-Man, therefore. I knew they used expired fish in my fucking Pokeball. Never eating at that fucking shithole again. Chinatown in Vancouver is a fucking joke, He-Man said. Dude, the fuck are you talking about? Pokeballs are Japanese, dipshit, yelled Washington. Who the fuck eats Japanese food anyway? I only eat American, bitch. Buffalo wings every day of the week, motherfucker. We deep fry everything. I'll deep fry a motherfucking Oreo in the name of freedom, you bitch. Maybe you would like your fucking Pokeball better if it was deep fried and supersized. Welcome to America, motherfucker. What the fuck was this movie? Seriously, why was I watching George fucking Washington swearing at He-Man about food that didn't even exist in his time? Why was it in a fucking Despicable Me film? Suddenly a fucking cowboy Grrew appeared. Hey, fucking howl, bitches! Screamed Cowboy Grrew. Who the fuck are you, bitch? Screamed Washington. I'm going to liberate your fucking head from your shoulders, motherfucker. Washington whipped out a massive fucking chainsaw and attempted to slice Cowboy Grrew's head off, but Cowboy Grrew pulled out a fucking whip and yanked the chainsaw out of Washington's hand. Shit, brother, we have to do something, yelled Drew to normal, quote-unquote, Grrew. Normal Grrew then fucking vomited a freeze grenade into his hand and threw it at Cowboy Grrew. I always keep a spare grenade in my intestines, Normal Grrew said proudly as he fucking shattered Cowboy Grrew in half. Can you motherfuckers stop throwing shit up? Yelled Washington, to which He-Man responded by smacking him in the back of the fucking head with a massive sword and knocking him the fuck out. What the fuck, He-Man? Grrew yelled. He-Man then started fucking Fortnite dancing over Washington's unconscious body. Guess he didn't have the fucking power. America the Beautiful, my fucking ass. I've got the power. I've got the power. I've got the power. I've got... Shut the fuck up, screamed Washington as he woke up and fucking smacked He-Man in the fucking face. Where the fuck are we anyway? We're in the Gru Variance Authority, said Grrew. And we have to burn this shit to the fucking ground. Suddenly, I'm going to have to explain this one. I guess. Maybe. I guess. Nah. Suddenly, Porky fucking Pig came smashing through the fucking wall in his rapper outfit from Space Jam 2, and if you haven't seen it, good. This was the second fucking Space Jam 2 reference. This bitch-ass film. What was with this shit? Oh, fuck! It's the notorious B.I.G.! Yelled He-Man as Porky Pig whipped out a fucking boombox and began to rap. The rap was really just a fucking MP3 of a notorious B.I.G. song. I know, I'm hip on these things. In fact, it wasn't even in Porky's voice. It was really just rapping a fucking regular track. I guess I'm ashamed to admit that I witnessed Porky Pig saying the fucking N-word so many times I was legitimately ready to get my 9mm out of the cabinet and fucking end it all before He-Man fucking drop kicked Porky Pig. Oh, thank heaven. Took the mic and began his own rap. Boom boom bear, boom 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 bear, boom boom bear, boom 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 boom, wickety 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 wickety, boom 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 boom, motherfucker, let's go! It's He-Man, yo! I'll strike this pig bitch down like his name was Skeletor. You best want a brother that I'm fucking coming for, WB. 'Cause Space Jam 2 was a fucking catastrophe. Damn bitch, you think you can call this shit a movie? It made me wanna blow my fucking brains out with an Uzi. Yeah, that's right, He-Man, I'm the next Kid Cudi. Boss so hard, Eminem's about to sue me. Big Tupac wanna come out the grave just to shoot me, so we don't get dethroned by the greatest fucker ever. I'm always on my A game, dropping rhymes in a pinch, and I have the power to fuck your bitch. The boombox then fucking, I guess, mercifully exploded from the strength of He-Man's bars, incinerating Porky Pig and turning him into fresh motherfucking bacon. Tasty. But just then 3 more fucking alternate Grews appeared. Cop Grrew, that makes sense given the pig stuff. Army Grrew and Jewish Grrew, that runs counter. They're not allowed to eat that. Yelled Cop Grrew. Or should I say, Grrew are. You can't arrest freedom, motherfucker! Screamed Washington as he fucking leapt into the air at Cop Grrew. But it was too late. Cop Grrew and Army Grrew whipped out their fucking guns and shot Washington 400 fucking times in the chest. Was that supposed to be like, whatever, moving right along. Freedom, motherfucker. said Washington. And then he died. Activating the fucking bomb in his chest and killing Cop Gru, Army Gru, and Jewish Gru. Suddenly fucking taps began playing out of nowhere to honor Washington's death as everyone bowed their heads and a massive eagle flew overhead. Look, brother, Drew yelled as he pointed at a massive hole in the wall created by the explosion. Gru, Drew, and He-Man crept through the hole into what appeared to be a secret office hidden away, not orifice, office, from the rest of the organization. In the center of the room, someone was sitting in a chair. What a shame your friend had to die, said a mysterious voice. He could have just stayed at the end of time, which is more than enough for a variant like him. But he had to be a rebel, just like the three of you. I knew you'd make it difficult. This is far beyond anything I expected. Who the fuck are you? The figure in the chair stood up and revealed himself to be none other than Peter Pan. Same thing. He was wearing a yellow outfit instead of a green one, but other than that, he was definitely Peter Pan. My name isn't Peter Pan anymore. It's Peter Piss, and I'm pissed off. I'm a variant, just like everyone else here. The first variant, in fact. I was just like Peter Pan, except for one little thing. I had anger issues. The movie abruptly froze, and a Batman the Brave and the Bold episode started playing with the title Curtains for the Music Meister. But it was just incredibly low-res footage of the Music Meister fucking shitting onion rings on the toilet in some disgusting crack house bathroom until his fucking spine and skull came shitting out too. Music Meister fucking screamed as in his entire nervous system burst out of his asshole. You know, the fuck did this have to do with anything? The movie then cut back to the actual story. As I was saying, Peter Piss continued, I have anger issues. The movie then fucking froze again. Music Meister then appeared again on screen, sang the words, suck my fat fucking cock, and vanished into a cloud of smoke before a fucking CNN broadcast from 2006 began to play. What was with the fucking interruptions? This was like the most important part of the entire film. Oh, believe you me, I almost lost it when the footage changed to Dr. fucking Doom ripping his fucking face off and putting it on a pizza as some awful fucking Bruno Mars impersonator sang in the background. Yes, I know who Bruno Mars is. Shut the fuck up. We then see several severed human asses come out of a fucking water slide as an extremely loud voice screamed, buy one, get one free. Someone then yelled, fuck Billie Eilish, as the footage changed to a fucking Billie Eilish mannequin being hurled off a fucking cliff and smacking some rock climber in the fucking face. Okay, admittedly, I could get behind that part. We then see Elon Musk masturbating furiously in a Burger King bathroom as he made the same fucking, quote, marijuana face that he made on the Joe Rogan podcast. Time to send these to the fucking moon, he yelled in a Wario accent. He unleashed a fucking Jurassic jizz straight through the fucking roof. You know, how did someone have this fucking footage? What the fuck was this shit? Oh, but don't worry, it gets worse. In fact, I'd go as far as to say that the next scene disturbed me greatly. We see Sonic the fucking Hedgehog shitting in a public bathroom and loudly moaning, "Oh, yeah, gotta go fast," before he decided to get off the toilet and fucking shit into a urinal instead. The fucking pool of piss and the urinal grew eyes and a fucking mouth and began to scream, "Death to the invader," referring to the shit that was now entering. Sonic fucking screamed and ran out of the bathroom at super speed, leaving a trail of Sonic shit all over the walls and floor, and no, it isn't blue. Anyway, now for the moment you've all been waiting for. A big fucking letter U with dots over it, then crashed into everything, causing a massive fucking explosion. Woody from Toy Story crawled out of the wreckage and said, "Finally, a brand new U." Before everything cut out and the movie finally returned to Despicable Me. I guess that was a good thing. "As I was fucking saying, motherfuckers," continued Peter Piss, "Disney fucking scrapped me because I was too aggressive. So now I'm scrapping all of you. This isn't just the Gru Variance Authority. It's the Everyone Variance Authority. Everyone who deviates from their intended character will suffer like I did. If I can't have my freedom, then no one can. All I wanted was to be Peter Pan. But now I'm fucking stuck forever as Peter fucking Piss. Once I've finally gathered enough variants, they'll have no choice but help me destroy the main timeline. Peter Pan will be eliminated, and I will finally have what I deserve." At this point, He-Man yelled, "Damn, dude, don't you have the power to shut the fuck up?" Peter Piss started levitating in the air and summoning an army of variant Grews to help him. "All right, brother, we must do something we never thought was possible. We must kill hundreds of us. It's not suicide, brother. It's Gruicide." Gru and Drew then started brutally fucking slaughtering the Gru variants. Gru spiked one's head on a fucking pike and then threw it into a crowd of the others, yelling, "Who wants to play Gru better?" before the head fucking exploded, killing several Gru variants. Drew started lining the place with tripwires, and immediately caught Gru variants, ripping their legs off and killing them instantly, while He-Man brutally struck them down with a sword. Grrew then whipped out a heavy machine gun, gunned down a few more alternate Grews, and started shooting at Peter Piss. "I am the one true Gru. You cannot stop me, Peter Piss. No one can fucking stop Gru." Peter Piss started shooting fucking magic bursts of, oh, you guessed it, piss, at Gru, but Gru whipped out his anti-piss gun, which apparently is a thing, and blasted a torrent of counter-piss at Peter. He-Man then leapt onto a fucking table, screamed, "I have the motherfucking I think he was trying to drill R's like he was Spanish or something, and grabbed Peter Piss and summoned a massive fucking ray of powerful energy. "Damn you, He-Man." "It's they man now, bitch! Fuck the brand!" screamed He-Man, they-man, whatever else man, Zer-man, Z-man, as a massive fucking energy blast disintegrated them both. Whew, yeah. Anyway, the movie then panned to a few weeks later. We see Gru and Drew back on Earth holding a hero's funeral for they man and Washington. Suddenly, we hear a voice behind them. Do you motherfuckers have any idea what you've done? Said none other than Mickey Mouse. What the fuck? Mickey Mouse? Said Drew. Why are you here? Said Grrew. Mickey sighed. Peter Piss never knew this, but Disney allowed him to exist because he kept the other variant timelines in check. Now that he's gone and you've destroyed his organization, every possible timeline in the multiverse has just been unleashed. You have no idea what you've done. Mickey then vanished in a cloud of fucking smoke. What the fuck was that sound? Grrew fucking screamed as the movie abruptly ended and the credits began to roll to the sound of, well, a fat guy taking a shit. The end. Or was it?